So a couple of quick updates. Cowboys out practicing. It does look like Tyler Guyton has been doing more rehab on the ankle.
There we go.
So he's out there. He's got those umbilical cords, as I like to call them.
The umbilical cords.
But they're really just the resistance bands.
I can say that,
whatever.
right?
Yes.
Brett Brown and him working together today.
Ryan Flanoy working with the rehab group as well. He's got a brace on his right leg, so he was listed as limited yesterday. I know Shotty had mentioned hopefully he could go. Ryan Flanoy talked to the media, said hopefully he could go, but this is going to be tight, man, for Thursday.
Yeah, I was talking to some people in the organization, not named Schottenheimer or anybody else, but I was talking to some people that I was thinking, hey, will this kind of be, we've seen the end of Ryan Flanoy, and my guy goes, no, there's a chance he could play this week. And I was like going, okay, that's a good deal.
That's my guy.
Yeah, because like you say, you need to attack this Washington group. I think offensively, there's still some pieces that are going to give the Cowboys problems, but defensively, that's where teams have really got after them, especially their secondary.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like Philadelphia was able to do, for the most part, after the first quarter, whatever they wanted. We saw J.J. McCarthy prior to the Cowboys game. He had a career day against Washington, so they're definitely banged up. And, man, Bobby Wagner, in Father Time might have finally hit him now. He has not been the same version that he has been throughout his career. Last year, that was one of the big stories on their turnaround, was how good he was, but specifically in pass coverage. Bobby Wagner has struggled a big time for Washington. We did get the Cowboys Pro Bowlers. Congratulations to the 5 Cowboys Pro Bowlers that were announced today: Dak Prescott, Tyler Smith, Brandon Aubrey, Quinnen Williams, and George Pickens, who has set career highs in catches, yards, and touchdowns. It's going to be his first Pro Bowl in his first season with the Cowboys, the only first-time selection in the group. So congratulations to GP3. Shotty in his presser noting CeeDee Lamb, he was hopeful he could get in there, and maybe CeeDee will be one of the alternates. I mean, now I think it's more so just the honor. I don't know how many players care about going, especially they're not even doing the game anymore, but the honor of
playing
being a
tug of war.
Yeah.
Little Foursquare.
Dodgeball.
Yeah.
Strange.
I am amazed, though, the effort that Zeke put into dodgeball. I mean, he was getting into it, And I think you're right, though, Lucius. The tug of war part of it, it's kind of hilarious.
Yeah, we play a Foursquare and skip it and everything.
Trivia.
Come on, man.
We had a trivia contest one time, didn't we? Did we have some trivia? We acted like we were playing on the Family Feud or something like that.
Family Feud?
We're doing ridiculous things.
Some of the stuff they've done with the kicking contests is crazy. They're going out on the beach and seeing how, who can hit XYZ over here with the kicks. It's nuts what they're doing.
How about shoot footballs in the air and see how many you can catch?
Oh,
yeah, remember that? The guy, the punt returner, you're catching 8 balls.
That can get kind of funny.
Yeah.
I do like watching that. You got 6 balls. This guy's trying to juggle and see if he can catch the other one.
Let's make a relay of something happening serious here. I want to see who the fastest man in the NFL is or something like that. Stop playing with me.
Relays, the strongest man competitions. They used to do that. They used to do the relays. They got rid of that one. But I think now they do an obstacle course that they try and go through. Micah was super competitive on that.
I would take I would take an NFL Pro Bowl edition of the Gladiators. I mean, I'm talking about not like in the sand with the chain mesh and all that. I'm talking like okay, you're on the balance beam with clubs.
The joust. Yeah, we can joust each other.
Yeah. And then tennis ball avoid, you get to the, you're trying.
These are great athletes, and see how good of an athlete you are.
I would love to see that more than I would. I would love to, I have nothing. The game is ridiculous, but I would like to see the Gladiator show.
Put them on some of those wiped out courses.
Yeah. Yeah, see if they could run through the obstacle course, do some pull-ups to get to the next bar.
You got to duck over this thing that's trying to come and wipe you off.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome. I would love to see that, too. Maybe I think that they're workshopping all kinds of ideas for this Pro Bowl, now that they're not doing the game.
What was that show that we used to watch where the people Biggest Fear? I like to see
the Fear Factor?
Fear Factor.
Evidently fear is not a factor
Ryder
for
wants
you.
them to eat something.
Are they bringing Fear Factor back?
Yeah. I think the Jackass guy's hosting it.
Oh my gosh.
I forget his name right now, but
I know,
yes,
I'm
him.
blanking on his name right now as well. I'm going to figure this out.
Johnny Knoxville.
Yes,
look at Brian.
Yes,
Okay, listen, I knew the name Johnny Knoxville.
Johnny Knoxville.
I'm not going to lie. I thought he was no longer with us.
No, he is. We did lose Ryan Dunn.
I was a little worried that maybe Johnny Knoxville had done one stunt too many. And maybe he wasn't with us.
I don't know how with us he is, but Johnny is still here.
Okay,
physically,
but he's the host.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it. Joe Rogan used to be the host for that, right?
Yes,
that was Joe.
I think Ludacris did a series or something like that. Not sure.
Man,
I was hanging off the side of a helicopter. Let's go. Let's do it.
It was always the food though, Lucius. Like having to eat some like spiders, or that was always what got people on that. But man,
I would be successful in
if you could eat a tray of roaches.
Yeah.
Here's $100,000.
It's worth it for the money. I mean, is there anything you wouldn't eat, Brian? You've got the stomach and the iron stomach. I don't think you'd turn anything down.
I could eat a boiled egg.
Oh, that's right.
If you said, listen,
you would do it though. Like if money were on the line, you just don't like it.
If say 50,000 was on the line, I would eat a boiled egg. I just hate the texture of a boiled egg. I hate fried eggs too. I'm sorry. I know all these people love the fried egg on the.
It's one of the greatest foods of all time. The darn eggs. Shout out to the chicken.
The egg
is coming for you, dog.
I'm a fan of the egg. When it comes to the omelet form,
the rubbery texture.
Yeah, and if you could put some diced ham or sausage in it, or even one of my favorite things is to do biscuits and gravy inside the omelet.
Oh my gosh, that is
now you're talking. But if you ask me to eat a fried egg, if you put a fried egg on a burger, I am raking that thing off in a heartbeat.
It's such a shame because the yolk. You get the runny yolk on there and everything, stripping down your hand. That's it's the good stuff right there, man. 214 said Ultimate Football Ninja Warrior. That could be fun. 817, remember the old ABC Wild World of Sports show called Superstars?
Superstars. That's from my era. That's when I watched like Wayne Gretzky outrun. Like,
he sure did.
Like Wayne Gretzky, they used to have a 40-yard dash.
Yeah,
he sure did.
And Wayne Gretzky like smoked some NFL players. Like the superstar thing used to be, and it used to be Battle of the Network Superstars.
Yeah.
So you'd have ABC versus NBC.
Kid.
Yeah, and so like it was pretty cool. But then they had the actual superstars, and you had to use certain events you picked. So if you didn't want to be weightlifter guy, or you didn't want to be sprinter guy or swimmer guy, you could pick the events. But Wayne Gretzky. Google that thing.
Yeah, he's fast, bro. Who'd have thought?
My man ran like a 4.5
He was running. This wasn't like wearing skates or anything.
No. He was scooting.
Yeah, all that hockey gear apparently made him faster, dog.
Yeah.
But without that stuff out, he was zooming out there, man.
I'll tell you what, though, we had some terrible outfits that day. Yeah. We wore some bad gear. We had bad gear in the 70s.
That's those hip cut on the shorts.
It was
how they cut into the hip for some reason on guys.
You know how
what are we doing?
You know how some of the issues we're having with some of the track guys with some stuff going on? Battle of the superstar, whatever.
I love this idea for the Pro Bowl. I think this would be fun. We can ask Jake Ferguson about this.
Okay.
Not that Jake didn't go this year, but he has been before. So maybe Ferg will have. We'll see what his Pro Bowl memories were, and if he thinks that this would be a fun idea. Because I'm all for it. Because they're not going to play the game. Like they got rid of the game.
Yeah,
they're not doing it. The flag football.
It's
thing,
ridiculous. The game is ridiculous.
It's silly. There's really no need. We'll hear more of what Jerry Jones had to say this morning with Sean and RJ a little bit later. But in his approach to free agency, how active will he be? Bobby asked me, he said, quote, I don't know. We'll see where we are with our own players. We'll be active, but the question is the degree of activity. I can't imagine not doing things in free agency. Well, I can't imagine them not doing anything in free agency either, but that will be the big question. Is it still, we're bottom fishing here? We're going for our $2 million former first, second round picks that we liked and hoping we can catch lightning in a bottle, which did work for Javonte Williams. But otherwise, Peyton Turner, he hadn't played this year. Kenneth Murray didn't really work out, although that was a trade. And then the defensive struggles, quote, we're not executing. We are not getting done what we even run as a scheme. And so that's very critical. To be trite, again, there's no evasive.
Be trite.
To the point is it's a combination of many things when you can't get pressure or stop the run. It just does not sound like there's much positivity about Matt Eberflus right now, and they're not trying to hide it.
No,
it's a shame.
No, and they're really not. But listen, Jerry Jones, if you're driving around, sir, good day. But
good day.
But be honest, him, Steven, anybody that had a hand in the shaping of this staff, hey, congratulations! Look, you might have got a guy in Shoddy that looks like that he could do some quality things for you. All the things he's endured, but man, they had a hand in bringing Eberflus here. So you could be disappointed and all that, but just look at yourself. Mm-hmm. Look at yourself, and you know what? You have a great opportunity here. Hopefully this team, and listen, I'm going to take it from the approach of what they want to do, not what I want to do. I want to lose games and have a better draft pick. That's what I want to do. That's the media member now, the former scout, the guy who wants the better draft pick, because then you and I can talk about it with others and like, hey, how about this player at 12? Yeah. How about this player at 12? How about this player? I want the better pick.
With you.
The guy who used to be in that chair over there, I need to win these last 2 games. I need to be 8-1. That actually means something to me. And I think it means something to Jerry and them. And if, in fact, that they get to 8-1,
sure.
You know what he needs to do? He needs to say, okay, we need to move on from the defensive coordinator, and now we need to go spend some money and build this team. I would hate for them to not have any flexibility with those 2 picks.
No,
I'd hate it,
and that's why I think. And you've talked about this plenty. They've got it. That's got to be a change. Like, they actually made some trades. Awesome. That's fantastic. They did the Pickens thing. That's worked out. I love them being aggressive and going to get Quinnen Williams. I think a lot of that had to do with you did have an extra first-round pick you were able to utilize there.
Yep.
But you've got to prove that you will be actually more aggressive in free agency, and it's not just tier 4 or 5 guys. It is, all right, you don't want to go for the first day.
Fish.
Fine.
Yeah.
But let's get a tier 2 player.
Yeah.
Let's try and be a little bit more aggressive to go ahead and fill out this roster here. And I get it, 903. Shame might have been a bad word to use. I'm totally out on the Eberflus experiment. I think for both parties now, much like with Diggs, I think it's good for a separation. I think it'll be good for Flus. Take a year off, man. Recoup, recalibrate, and maybe come back stronger. And for the Cowboys, this clearly has not been a good fit. Last night, though, the more hit, baby. Phillip Rivers, 277 yards.
How about that?
He hit the more on the 140.5. He started off cooking. 23 of 35, 277, a couple of touchdowns, and the interception. But Brock Purdy was unbelievable. 5 touchdowns. McCaffrey added 117 on the ground. Niners at 11-4. They got a big game on Sunday night against the Bears. They win that. You're looking at a possible 1-seed matchup in the finale against Seattle. Pretty crazy given all the injuries this Niners team has had. And I mentioned it last week. I think this is the best coaching job Kyle Shanahan has done in his career. I've been very critical of him, at times called him overrated, because he hadn't been able to do what he's done this year. When they've had injuries like this, they've had the 6-10 type of year, but they've been able to overcome a lot of that. The key cogs, Trent Williams and McCaffrey, have been there, but no Purdy for an extended time, no Bosa. Fred Warner's been out. Kittle's been in and out of the lineup. They've been finding ways to win, so big-time victory. But last night I put out, in the second half, like, as great of a start as it was for Phillip Rivers, you could see it right before halftime. The poor guy's laboring to push the ball down the field.
Sure he is.
Like, it's incredible what he's done. At 44 years old, he comes off the couch, hasn't played in 5 years.
With a double chin, bro.
Yeah.
Yes.
Out there working with a double chin. I feel so inspired.
I mean, he's looking very, very frumpy.
Yeah.
He looks like a guy off the couch.
He does, legitimately. Like, he looks like, okay, we're playing like a beer league football game right now in uniform. It's amazing. It's an incredible story. But the Colts are eliminated now. Like, I think we need to be done with the Phillip Rivers thing.
Yeah.
I don't want to see him get hurt. I don't want to see anything bad happen. Maybe they technically haven't been eliminated, but they're 8-7. They're not getting in. So to me, I wanted.
How about that?
It was a fun 2 games.
That team started off, though. Were they like?
I think they were 7-1.
7-1.
Yeah.
And just completely. Fall apart.
They did.
To the point where maybe you thought that that our guys there were going to get extensions and all that.
Yeah.
And that lady owner's on the sidelines now, so she knows what's going on. She's hearing it all, but she's probably looking at like, okay,
It's a big. I mean, hey, I get it. The Daniel Jones stuff stunk. He was playing so well. He gets hurt. Then he's out for the year. But they're running. And offensive line, they've had a couple of injuries. But that's what Jonathan Taylor was an MVP candidate the first 10 weeks of the season. He has totally fallen off. But the defense in the running game gave Phillip Rivers no help.
Yeah, Chris Ballard, is a guy that kind of was maybe on the
him and Steichen
kind of fighting for their jobs. And I don't. Maybe the lady owner will understand that that
give him a mulligan.
Give him a mulligan
because they did start so well.
I want to ask you this: are you guys cool with her being on the sidelines and having a headset on and stuff?
I think it's awesome.
I do too.
I think it's really awesome.
I do think though, having grown up in the Metroplex, being a Cowboy fan, like that's
Jerry took a lot of grief for that.
Got toasted.
I used to love when Jerry do that too, especially because Cowboys usually losing when he went out there.
Yeah,
like the fire their behinds. Yeah, I used to love that. They scream at the
Jerry
TV.
trying to rally the troops.
Yeah,
you
man.
just see him arms folded, standing there on the sideline in the fourth quarter.
He's like General Bradley coming from the back to lead the troops out front.
I used to love that. Or if it's a butt whooping, he'll go out there and start high fiving.
Yeah,
I used to love that too. Like, it's over. That's victory formation. Jerry on the sideline.
I kind of it's like Red Auerbach in a cigar. I kind of like the fact that she's out there, and I like the fact that she cares and is paying attention to her team. And
they galvanized behind her too. They started wearing shirts with their faces on
it. She's a little different. Yeah. She's a little different, but I'm okay. Like her dad was a little different. Well, not a little, a lot different. But I like the
he was
fact,
a lot different.
I like the fact that she's down there caring about her team.
Yeah, I think it has been cool. I wonder if she's going to continue to do this forever. Like there's an element of it. She's learning the team. She's kind of learning the ropes.
You sound very like you're hating on her right now.
No, I'm not hating on it. I think that it's cool right now. I just wonder, is it going to be cool in 5 years if she's still doing it?
If she's learning about her team?
She can learn about the team in other ways. I don't know. I'm just trying not to be hypocritical here because I was a guy that definitely was like, "What the hell's our owner doing on the sideline all the damn time?"
So you were never a.
Well,
Jerry.
I think it fit into the whole meddling conversation. Like, are you overly involved? Are you trying to coach the team? Should we just put a headset on you and give you a play call sheet? Should you just be calling the offense and the defense right now?
I don't know, man. We saw.
I don't think she's going to do that. But
we saw Stephen Jones with the walkie-talkie. What are we doing? I mean, my gosh.
But clearly, for the Colts, gosh, they were such a great story this year, but then it fell apart. It fell apart for our Mavericks as well. That was a disgusting watch in the fourth quarter. Anthony Davis was crushing it, and then they just have turnovers. The fourth quarter, they get dominated by the Pelicans. Pelicans get their fifth straight victory. They're now 8-22. Mavs going to be back at it tonight, and the injury report's not looking great for them already heading into this back-to-back. Klay Thompson's doubtful.
Nuggets in town, eh?
Boy, he had a great start to the game last night, did Klay. PJ's questionable with a foot injury. Max Christie's still doubtful with the illness. So, we'll talk more Mavericks a little bit later on.